Now we know that the median of a group of numbers we can work out by using the formula n plus 1 over 2. So in this case n equals 6, so if n equals 6, 6 plus 1 over 2 is 3.5, so the median is at the 3.5 position, which in this case is 8. So we know that. What about if we have a frequency table and we've got the numbers 2, 7, 12, 13 and 17, and we've got 1, 2, we've got 5 7s, we've got 6 12s, we've got 3 13s and we've got 6 17s. So the total number of numbers we have is 21, so n equals 21, so using n plus 1 over 2 we get 11, so the median is the 11th number. Well, 2 is the first number, the next 5 numbers are all 7, so that takes us to 6, the next 6 numbers are all 12. So we've got 1, 5, 6 with the first 12 numbers, we've got 2, we've got 5 7s, we've got 6 12s, so the 11th number is going to be 12. The 11th number in this list, if we were to write them all out, it would be 12. We can of course write them all out, but it just takes a bit of time. And so on. It's obviously much quicker to use the, this is 17 there, it's much quicker to use the formula that I just used before. Let's just finish this off. So we've got 21 numbers and the median is the 11th number, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So this number here is the median number. Now things get slightly harder when we have a grouped frequency table. So here we've got the length of time spent by students on the internet during an evening. We've got the frequency showing frequency here, so we can see that if we add up 2 and 25 and 30 and 13, we get 70, so the total number of students is 70. Now for grouped frequency, the formula is slightly different. The lower quartile is the n over 4th value, the median is the n over 2th value, and the upper quartile is the 3n over 4th value. So if we're trying to find the median, in this case we know that because n is 70, we need to find the 35th number. That's because it's a grouped frequency table. Now these numbers here have been rounded to the nearest minute. So if a student had actually spent 31.2 minutes, it would be in this value, this range here, this group here. If they'd spent 31.9 minutes, that would be in this range here. So these numbers, strictly speaking, go from 29.5 to 31.5, from 31.5 to 33.5, from 33.5 to 36.5, from 36.5 to 39.5. That's because these numbers have been rounded to the nearest minute. So for example 36.2 would be in this bit here, so 36.2 would be between these here. So we know that the 35th number is going to be in this group here. There's 2 numbers there, there's 25 there, so the first 27 numbers are below 33, so the 35th number is going to be in this group here. So to work out the median value, which we'll call Q2, we can use the formula that Q2 minus 33.5, that's the lower end of the group where the median exists. So 33.5 is this value here. So Q2 minus 33.5 divided by 36.5 minus 33.5, in other words, the gap between the lower and upper bounds of the median class. So we know that that value must equal 35, because that's the median, minus 27, because 27 is the total there. So we've got 27 numbers up to that point. We're looking for the 35th number. So it's 35 minus 27 divided by 57 minus 27. 57 is the total of all these numbers here, and 27 is the green values here. So this equation simplifies to Q2 minus 33.5 equals, well, 35 minus 27 is 8, 57 minus 27 is 30, so it's 8/30ths of 3. So 8/30ths is the fraction of the way through this group that the median exists. 3 is the class width. It's the class width from 33.5 to 36.5. So it's 8/30ths of the way through that group. Why is it 8/30ths? That's because 8 is the difference between 27 and 35. So it goes from the 27th number to the 35th number. So that's 8. And it's 8/30ths because there's 30 numbers in that group. There's 30 numbers here. So that's what Q2 minus 33.5 is. So from that, running out of room here, I'll squeeze it down the bottom here. Q2 works out to be 34.3, which makes some sort of sense because we're looking for the 35th number, and remember we're starting this at 33.5, not starting at 34, we're starting this group at 33.5, so it's round about here, 34.3. It's 8/30ths of the way through that group.